Hi, my name is Joyce, inventor and entrepreneur, and today I am very excited to share one of my latest inventions with you. When I am not inventing, one of my hobbies is woodworking. And like most woodworkers, one of the things I do is I will plug my shop vac into my miter saw so that when sawing, the shop vac can collect most of the sawdust. The problem with this process is that before you turn on the saw, you have to turn on the vacuum. And when you're done sawing, the vacuum's still going, so then you have to go and turn it off. So I began thinking to myself, wouldn't it be great if I could sync up the electronics of the vacuum and the saw so that when I turn on the saw, the vacuum automatically turns on, and when I turn off the saw, the vacuum will still run for 5 to 10 seconds to clear the port, but then it'll shut off by itself. So what started out as just a simple electrical solution, I thought, you know what, there's probably more to this. And I started thinking about all of the benefits and features that I would like to see in my woodworking hobby time and just in general in a contractor grade power strip. And I started searching all of the power strips on the market. I went through hundreds, and what I came to find was that it did not matter if I was looking in the price point category of low, medium, or high, or in the power strip category of home, office, media, or contractor. There were all these niches saturated with power strips, but one continually remained. And that niche that is yet to be saturated is the high-end contractor grade power strip, or DIY, do-it-yourself enthusiast power strip. And so if we go ahead and look down, I will show you my proposed solution. This is what I like to call the power grid. And starting with this plug here, check this out. How awesome is this? There's a hole in the center. You can stick your finger in and firmly pull it out of the wall, no longer having to pull on the cord itself. Additionally, you will notice this orange glowing ring. And what that is for is that if you're working outside at dusk going to dark, you can quickly and easily see where your plug is plugged in. And additionally, this always lets you know if the outlet you're plugged into has live power because it glows as soon as you're plugged in. The cord itself is 3 feet long and makes one complete rotation around this base and clips in. And you might be saying, now Jared, why did you only give it a 3-foot power cord? Well, the answer is that sometimes your outlet is right next to you, and other times your outlet is 50 feet away. So instead of making the consumer carry around the bulk of a 50-foot power cord and additionally have to put up with the purchase price of a 50-foot power cord, I decided to keep it with the 3-foot power cord and design in a base. And it's a base and a cord caddy. This cord caddy is capable of holding a 50-foot power cord. So you can see this rotational twist lock to get it on to the bottom of the power grid. And now, there it is raised up off the ground. So ahead of any concern with the 50-foot power cord, this can keep you out of the mud, out of the debris. Again, your power strip stays safe and clean and elevated. It's this plastic base that can be easily hosed off that gets dirty. Right here is the view of what it looks like when the 50-foot power cord is wrapped around it. And while we're at this view, notice all of these dust ports or dust covers covering the plugs. Not only do they stick over the edge for easy lifting, but if you see inside here, right around this perimeter, they additionally seal completely around the plug itself.
If we zoom in on this outlet, you can see that if we take a plug and insert it into the outlet, normally the only way to get a plug out of a power strip is to firmly grasp the plug and power strip and pull, often with some amount of struggle. Another cool feature about these dust covers is that when it comes time to remove a plug, all you have to do is gently pull back on the dust cover, and that motion ejects the plug. This feature will be greatly appreciated by anyone powering multiple devices.
So now let's take a look overhead and really get into the wonders of this design. You will notice that the labels say Tool 1, Tool 2, Vac 1, Vac 2, and these 4 say always hot. What this is for is that the need to plug in a tool that automatically activates a vacuum, you may need that with a saw and vacuum and a router and vacuum, and so I wanted to give that option twice. However, I understand that needing that benefit from this power strip may be something that you only need 10% of the time. So I don't want someone to feel that this is a handicap power strip because they only have 4 outlets that are always good for multi-purpose use. And so for that reason, over here you see we have your normal on-off, power on-off switch. But additionally, this is our auxiliary switch. When the auxiliary switch is off, all 8 of these outlets are like any other power strip on the market. But when this auxiliary switch is on, that's when you see this independent-dependent correlation between tool 1, vac 1, tool 2, vac 2. Left room here for a logo name, always good. Moving on to the next image. Here's something that is great about shipping costs and transportation. This base, when you don't want it to be elevating your power strip up off the ground or holding a 50-foot power cord, this is a living hinge, and with pressure it collapses flat, so that specifically when shipping this product and having it stocked on the shelf in stores, it is taking the minimum footprint necessary. So coming back to me, I hope you love this design. I'm really excited about seeing it come out. I know it'll make a great fit for the professional contractor grade / DIY do-it-yourself enthusiast. And let me know what you think. Give me your comments below, and let's build this design together. Thank you.